G'day guys, we have another example here and it deals with outliers. Now, the dot plot shows the temperatures of patients in a hospital ward. Question A, calculate the mean, the mode and the median of this data set. Well, that's going to be a whole lot of work. What is the outlier temperature? Oh, well, that's obvious, that's going to be 43. C, calculate the mean, the mode and the median of this data set if the outlier is excluded. Now guys, I've got a bit of a trick for you. Instead of going through and getting the mean the old-fashioned way, why don't you use a calculator? So I go shift here and I'll go mode and I'll put it back to normal mode. 1, 2, number 1. Still in statistics, I'll change it to computer so that it clears my data. AC, all good. Now, so obviously when we start off with our statistics, we want it to be in statistics mode. We choose the type of data, it's going to be 1 variables. Now you do want a frequency table, and I'll show you why. You type in the different scores that are possible: 36, 37, 38, and some of you are probably seeing already, or probably seeing the problem, which is that the frequency of each of these scores is 1. Whereas they actually have different frequencies, or there's more than one 36. I should be typing 36, 36, 37, 37, 37. No, but I don't need to do that. And I'll show you why in just a second. 39 equals, and then I'll put in there 43 equals. I don't need to put in all those other values. I go to the top, and I start typing in, going crossways, my frequencies. Frequency of 2, frequency of 3 equals, 3 equals. I'll just type this in, 5 equals, and that one stays as 1 because it was 43. And that's the data that I want. I press the all clear button, I press shift 1 to get to my data. So I know what type I'm using, I've put in the data. I don't need the sum, I need different variables. So 4, and I get my mean or my average, 2 equals 38.21. Okay, so we'll probably write this down somewhere. You guys have pen and paper, so you might want to write that down. Now, seeing as I'm on my calculator, and you might want to check this as well, go to Shift, press 1, and go to minimum maximum. Now, minimum maximum on my calculator will give me a 5-point summary. The smallest, the largest, and the 3 quartiles of my data set. Now, I only want the middle quartile or the median. So the median is 38, so you might want to write that down somewhere. And when it comes to mode, that's easy. You look at the graph, it's 39. It's the most common score. What is the outlier temperature? We already said was 43. Now this question, calculate the mean, mode and median of this data set if the outlier is excluded. Now it's a lot of work to do that, especially if you're not using a calculator. Luckily for me, I am using my calculator. I press Shift 1, I go to my data, and luckily for me, my data that I entered was already there. And all I need to do is go through here, delete this one, and it's as though it never existed. I press my AC button, go Shift 1, V for 4 for variables, get my average, 2 equals 37.8. Now the average or the mean has decreased. Go back, Shift 1. If you have a Casio FX82AU plus 2, now the 2 is the important part, you will have the minimum maximum with the median in it, so 4 equals 38, exactly the same. So most of the time, when we cut out the outliers, the median is not usually affected. The mean is always, or is almost always affected, especially if all the outliers are on one end. The mode, however, is still 39. It still stays the same. And I've answered question D for you there. Describe the effects of the outlier has on the measures of location for the distribution. The mean and the modes the median and the mode stay the same. However, the mean changes. And that's it.